you.
Scooch on over.
Scooch on over.
Thank God it's Friday.
Hey.
What's up? Look, my brother's looking very demure.
I'm looking very demure and very mindful.
Yeah, very mindful, very demure.
I've been having on cream all day today.
A little cream action.
Yeah.
And a little creaming.
Child, this is the church. This is the house of the Lord tonight.
And you know what?
Jesus.
The people we talking about tonight have multiple things in common, but one thing they have in common is they need to sex don't need to be a part of they they MO because they need to calm
That's what
it
got
down.
them in trouble.
Yes.
Hello.
Multiple of the people.
And we're here. I'm just about to do something off camera real fast.
Okay. We are here for church announcements, honey. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe to both channels.
Subscribe.
Yes. I normally do a scripture for the church announcements and the Bible study. I'm not using a scripture from the Bible. I'm going to use lyrics from a song. And I'm quoting Weary by Solange. Be leery about your place in the world. You're feeling like you're chasing the world. You're leaving, not a trace in the world, but you're facing the world. Okay. Be leery. I be leery, weary, especially every time this Cheeto is in the White House.
Hello?
Yes.
But the way the stuff that the girls come to Beyonce and Blue Ivy's internet to tell us.
Wait, is Blue Ivy saying that now too?
Yes, the people you haven't heard the people. It has graduated to Blue Ivy.
Yeah. Beyonce now has to share the internet.
Child, we just gonna get into it. And the trend report tonight is trans, honey. Everything tonight is related to the trans people, and we are part of the LGBTQ, but we got to talk about the tech tonight, honey, because the girls tonight.
That some say they don't want to be part of the equation.
The trans don't want to be a part of the LGBTQ.
No, the gays don't want the trans. The white gays mainly.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that girls don't. Excuse me, not girls. People don't do too much.
The log cabin Republicans.
Okay, because we can make arrangements.
We can. We'll get rid of the tea.
I just want to give a disclaimer. Nothing we're talking about tonight is permission for you to be transphobic or any other phobics.
Hello.
We need to put that in writing on the screen. This is not ammunition.
Okay.
To take out and use as a weapon.
Please don't.
That's the girl's favorite thing. Anytime something happened with the trans people, they got to talk about them. That's one reason why I wanted to do this, because I'm like, dates. The girls got to get it together. First up, let me pull up a picture. We talked about these girls, this girl, last year. We talked about Laverne Cox. We got you together last year.
You did.
Along with the rest of the internet. And clearly, you didn't learn nothing. Did you listen to anything the people said to you, girl? Mm-hmm. She looked good. She looked sickening. Her auntie as Madison looked stunning.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's the only compliment I'm gonna give her. The only one.
That's the only one.
Did y'all watch this?
I
dibbled and dabbled.
I listened to the entire thing. I did. I decided to take my evening walk, and listen to it in my headset. Then I cut it on the TV while it was still going on when I got back in the house.
Yes.
And I even took a nap during one part of it, so I probably missed a couple of minutes here and there.
That's like giving a dabble. I fell asleep.
Did anything stand out for y'all? Were there any standouts?
Well, the first half of it, or over half of it, is still about this MAGA relationship, which I didn't think. I know she's selling a book, and she's doing this, and I guess is the entire book revolving around this relationship? I don't know. I don't even know what the book is about or anything. I haven't there, but something stood out to me. I guess I didn't pay attention the first time it was around. Like, I didn't realize how young this guy was, first of all, to be 26. I remember her saying like it was a year later or something, she found out he was a cop, and she did that again. I will say the only credit I would give her in the beginning was that she was trying to take accountability and stuff, and trying to say, and saying like people have, like, she's not above being judged and to have all this stuff. I was like, she was going down that lane. But the more she kept talking about it, I was like, girl, the worse you making yourself look in this situation. Even like little comments, she was like, yeah, he asked me this thing about racism or systematic racism. I was like, do you really want to have a conversation? Because I really don't want to have that conversation. I just want the dick. That's all I'm trying to do. Like, I'm just in my area. I got somebody on this coast or that coast. I'm just trying to get with that. So I'm like, so we just sleep with racist people just because we want the dick? Like, I was just confused. It's not matching up with the values that she preaches or the platform she stood on. It just was not aligning to me. And then they had those conversations, but I didn't realize how long they stayed together, I guess, that it was like almost 4 years. Even after after things kept being revealed. I don't know. And it just seemed like but yet she was still saying, I still love this man. I'm in love. Like, no one has ever treated me so good.
She's thankful or grateful for the love or something that she received, or how she felt.
It was a lot. Like, I just have a whole different perspective of Laverne. Like, it already had changed, like, when this happened last year. But now, even at this interview, I'm like, girl, why did you do this? Because I feel like it made it worse.
I agree.
There was a lot. And it was too much focus on the dick and his body.
And that's where I thought my good sis, I love her down, Miss T.S. Madison. I'm appreciative of her platform, but an interviewer, she is not. She just let her go off on a tangent. It was no pushback. Like, save your good sis, honey. Like, she was just talking in circles, like you were saying, like giving way too much information. Some stuff we did not really need to know. So with a platform, especially with our good T community, our good sis and brothers, it's a big mic, it's a big spotlight on them now. So you really have to kind of be intentional on these things. You can't just be free balling it. Like, this was a free. I shouldn't say free ball. This was a discussion that kind of went off the rails. That was not. I don't want to say professionally. I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but it was kind of like we talking.
Yeah, and TS was leading her to it, honey, and she was like,
Yeah.
"I'll say fuck all them." She was,
Yeah.
when she said, because she said a lot, like you telling her, you know, you sharing your life, your story that you didn't have to tell, and I'm like, yes, she didn't. That's the point, TS. She didn't have to tell any of this. So why should we just be grateful that she's sharing this story because it's a part of her life? Yeah. No, this story is damaging.
Very damaging. I'm about to show a clip.
And I feel bad because I felt like everybody held Laverne like in such high esteem. There we go. And now people's going to throw in the fire.
Oh, that's so cool.
Twice. Because I was through with her ass last year. And you came back. So, baby, I'm going to resurrect you. We're going to bring you back to life. Bring me back to life. We're going to bring you back, and I'm going to throw you in that bitch again. We're not going to put you in the fire. We need to find, we got to vanquish her like a demon. No, ma'am. But, wait, go ahead. I'm going to try to finish. Because I got a couple notes, and I'm about to let her have it. And then I want y'all to hear people in the public comments to my comment, because I know I'm not delusional.
Well, go on.
Okay,
I want to hear. You got the floor, brother.
What was you about to say, Kim? Was you about to say something?
No, I was just gonna say the only other, like I said in the beginning, it took too long. I feel like to get to a conversation that was maybe worth having, but then I don't even know how all that went. It was a lot of stuff. I don't know. TS kept saying, and she would say stuff like, I'm going to get in trouble saying this. I don't know if we should have these conversations.
Don't say it.
And
I thought she was about to say something so profound, Cam, and it was so basic.
And some of this stuff, like, why are we still having like this kind of low-level conversation? We don't need to regurgitate this stuff, especially with what's going on in life right now in the real world against trans people and all the attacks. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like the conversation just needs to be elevated more so than what they were keeping it at. And I feel weird saying that, being that they are trans, you know, and they are the lived experience and they are this and that. So I understand. But I just felt like that was like you were saying, like more of a kiki session talk, something to have, something else. I don't know. It just didn't seem like something that's platform going out to a wide audience to have a lot of feedback on.
Bingo.
Agree. I pulled up this definition. When T.S. Madison first got popular, I was not a fan. I'm not big on silly people. Like, if that's all you bring, if you're not a comedian, I don't like silly people. That's all she was just silly to me. So I pulled up the definition of a buffoon. A buffoon is a person who acts silly, foolish, or ridiculous often to make other people laugh. And I didn't like it because just like us, she is a part of a marginalized community, but the people really don't like the trans people. So you do not need to be the person at the forefront talking stupid, using the wrong terminology and all this stuff, and you the trans person. So I think she got it over the years. She done got better because she was around the girls. But this interview, she right back to where she was for me. This interview, and with Laverne made me think of how disappointed I was with Amanda Seales, who also is too smart. You know everything. But then you set your ass on the set of Insecure and called somebody a nigga and then said, I called him a nigga because he was acting like one. You can't be this person who's smarter than everybody all the time, but then just say fuck it all. And like, that don't work for me. So Laverne, back in the fire. I agree with everything you said. all this stuff going on, and with y'all laws being taken away, and just all the things, why would you double down on this? Then have a whole part about how good the yam was. He was turning me out. And
Turning
then
me
T.S.
out.
Madison goes, what do they call it for the white men? Not BBC, but WBC.
She sure did. She sure did. He
And
said
then,
that WBC was wearing that pussy out, wasn't it?
girl, and then
NSBWC.
you said you touched on a lot of the stuff that I wanted to
Yes,
bring up. She
BWC.
didn't even want to talk about systematic racism with him. She wanted to avoid it, and they met during 2020. Again, are you crazy? But then, as
Like,
we
my
hear,
life was political, and she said my life is political because she was trying to talk about his IQ, saying like he's not, he wasn't that smart, no shade, but sometimes I want that. I don't want to have the elevated conversations and stuff.
And
And
I
then,
get what she's saying. I know what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
She's trying to say
Yeah.
like she don't want to always have to be in a
Yeah.
space where she has to be an intellectual.
Exactly.
But don't say it like that. It makes it seem like, oh, I'm gonna take any little dumb
Yes.
piece of
Redneck,
trade,
whatever,
whatever that
anything.
come by.
Yeah. That's exactly what she was saying.
and I don't think that that's the way that should show up in your life, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, you don't want to be on all the time, but this is not the way that you need to be lax. Like that's not what you need to be lax about. That doesn't make
You
sense.
can do that without racism.
Hello.
Like it's easy to
Without
be
selling
around
yourself
people like,
short.
I mean,
it doesn't make any sense.
My friend posted something on Instagram not too long ago, and they said integrity is expensive, and I definitely agree. Integrity is expensive, and I think most people find it hard to actually keep their integrity. And this was clearly showing she kept it. It was very hard for her. When TS asked her, I'm gonna goop them with this. Do you think he was on the spectrum?
yes.
And then it made me think. I don't think this about gay men, and I'm not saying this to condemn trans people, but I just think it's a split in some of our upbringing that like we just are having two totally different experiences. Because T.S. Madison, how she talk like a straight person to me, and no shade to the straight people, but she just doesn't talk like how usually we in our community talk. Like, girl, you don't know about the spectrum.
She felt like the gays in the 80s and the 90s. This she talked that old school talk, baby. This is how.
Yeah, was she 48, 49 or
so?
so?
She's the one. She's a woman of a particular generation. I'm familiar with that generation because I was there at the very end of it.
Because you definitely don't act like that. But woo! I forgot the name of the man who came up with the spectrum, but like TS, that wasn't groundbreaking. That was very basic. Most people are probably on the spectrum, like, girl, what? And then TS asked, was he crazy? And then this why I want to read my comments. When she said, do you think he was crazy or he was a psychopath? No, well, if that's what you want to call it, TS, but TS, this is not anything new. A lot of people be racist or transphobic or all the other isms and phobics, and then will lay up with that person. And then I wrote down in all caps, slavery. Like, hello? That's why I was like, was she not paying attention in school? I don't understand. But then I remember being on Clubhouse, and no shade again to the trans community. I do remember being on Clubhouse, being in rooms with the trans girls sometimes. And I'll be like, what are y'all talking about? Like, this is y'all conversation. So then hearing TS talking like, girl, something going on with the girls.
It was so interesting though to them to kind of talk about how they basically only get the leftovers of the men and stuff, and like, yeah, we're saying, because that identifies straight, let's put it that way, or that self-identify themselves as straight, because the gay girl's not gonna go for them, and then there are only a certain men don't gain any social value for being with them, or any capital, or there's no value with being with the Laverne Cots or T.S. Madison because they're trans and stuff, even though no matter all the money and all this stuff they have, there's no status. So they kind of get the leftover of the men.
I wouldn't call it leftovers. I mean, it's just a certain type of person you're gonna have, a certain kind of man. Like, it's gonna be hard to find. That's why I have trouble calling this a relationship, because if I was her, there's no way I would call it a relationship, because I was with somebody who was a Republican during this time, who vehemently attacked me as a person. There's no way you could love me as a person and also share those views. So to me, I think I'm like a token for you. It's like a fetishization. It's not a relationship.
It definitely was. He was reluctant to bring her around his family too. So yes, it's definitely given. We was just hooking up.
We just hooking up, boo. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. But you wanted to mess up your whole career and tell a story that no one needed to hear.
Nobody needed to know.
We didn't know
at all.
Can I read y'all my? Oh, go ahead.
If I were her, I definitely wouldn't call it a relationship. I would say.
Well, she still does.
I would say how I was bamboozled by a Trump supporter.
Yes.
Yeah, her whole attitude in telling the story, she wanted to tell it, could have been like so different.
Yeah. Ain't no way I would have gave this guy any type of credit.
It should have been like title, don't be a dummy like me.
Don't be a dummy like me.
It should have been like Risa Tisa. It should have been a cautionary tale.
Oh, absolutely.
This was not a cautionary tale, so you could have kept this all together.
Absolutely. Risa Tisa had it down. She should have copied that model, baby.
Yes, absolutely.
I was reading the comments. The people was going up for this interview in the few comments I read. Oh, such a genuine conversation. TS, you outdid yourself. I was so bad that people enjoyed this. My first comment, I said, I'm a gay man. I would never date a man that is a Republican. So as a trans woman, this sounds absolutely crazy. I don't care what the statistics are. I cannot. I said the same thing to cis straight women. How are you effing someone who is voting against your existence, let alone rights? Someone says, yep, agreed. Then one lady asks, what did you want her to do? I said, stop talking about it, especially if she's doubling down on some points that upset everyone anyway. The climate in America, especially for trans people, is too crazy right now. Someone says, I wholeheartedly disagree with you, but I love and respect you, friend. You want her to silence herself, especially if she's doubling down on her truth? That's whack. Her experiences matter. Just because you cannot relate doesn't mean she ought to just shut her mouth about it. That's giving intolerance. The state of politics in America shouldn't affect what one's public opinions are. We need more people talking.
Why not?
Whether you like his speech is irrelevant to its validity. I said this story isn't doing anything positive for anyone. Being intimate or in a relationship with your oppressor is nothing new, whether it's consensual or by force. It happened to Native Americans and the slaves. For them to keep talking about this concept like it is new is intellectually dishonest and annoying. Racist people marry people of color all the time. Laverne is too educated and too smart in every other arena. I do not accept this. I'm tired of hearing it, and it is offensive. And then I said it should have been a cautionary tale. And then I had people agreeing with me. Then the person came back, well, it's different being MAGA versus being Republican. There's nothing wrong with dating a Republican like John McCain or George Bush. I said I wouldn't do either. Both options would be voting against my rights. I don't believe in most Republican policies. I'll pass. I said I'm not even friends with Republicans knowingly. So for her to keep saying this, you need to stop, because people don't see anything wrong with dating someone that don't give a fuck about them.
People are people this slow. I don't understand.
I mean, the people can't be that good. I mean, I'm sorry. It's enough peeing out here.
Enough.
That is ridiculous.
I was so mad. I said, these bitches about to keep coming under my comment and going back and forth with me. I said what I said.
And I'm not changing.
Because they literally said something like that in the interview too, towards the beginning, when it was like, because you know all the girls done did it. Everybody done slept with a Republican. Everybody done did like the statistic. And I was like, is that what y'all are rationalizing in your brain, or is that help you through this to say that everyone has done XYZ in the trans community?
And it's not even about politics. It's just that it's about humanity. If somebody is absolutely against you as a human, I'm not giving you no sugar.
Correct.
That just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it was just like it was the doubling and tripling down, like kind of like saying, "Oh, I could be accountable, and this is what happened." But yeah, I'm glad I did it. At the same time, okay. Yeah, no, she's glad about this relationship. She's
standing your truth with her.
I don't get that piece either. Like, just because somebody's sharing their experience doesn't mean like we have to evaluate. Like, we don't just share everything about, like, some things are not worth sharing for the public, and this is one of them. It's of no value.
What was the purpose?
And the way she addressed it is not to change anything for public consumption. No. If anything, it gives him a pass or more clout, and her looking stupid.
She even said a lot of people made a lot of money on this. Even Republicans use this as a talking point. You think? You didn't think about that before you set your stupid ass and posted it?
Lunacy.
Was this supposed to be cute and funny? Like, I don't know what. But since y'all brought up the TPS stuff, growing up, my mother just my mother always told us, we black, we vote Democrat, and that's it. That's just the end on that. She was like, Mom, usually the racist white people are Republicans. And that's just what I always grew up knowing. And if I heard you or kids at school, if I knew their parents was Republican, I probably wasn't fooling with you. Because I knew that that's what my mama said. And now that I'm my age, she wasn't wrong. Now, y'all was talking about the Haitian people. This man in Atlanta, I think he in Atlanta, he owned a restaurant, the Creole Chef, and he Haitian. He voted for Trump. Of course, it was for like money reasons, and he a good businessman and all this stuff.
Because the girls don't read the narrative. I really do not understand.
I don't either.
The Apprentice, I guess people watched The Apprentice and thought he was really successful.
And because he was in movies and in music videos with rappers.
Jesus Louise.
Just stupid.
I mean, it don't take long to research and see this guy has been bankrupted 1 million times.
Right.
Sued 1 million times.
Sue, bankruptcy, shit closing. Like, what's going on?
Hey,
everybody, I know the girls can't even read these days, so you don't even have to read a book. Go watch the documentary on Trump and watch the biopic on Trump. He did not produce either one. He not making no money. Please go watch it so y'all can stop saying this stupid shit because it's
look
wrong.
at what's going on in front of your eyes.
Look what he did the first time he was president. I don't understand. Were you not
Ooh.
here?
Were you not here?
Now the man complaining because since the TPS stuff, he has, I think all his management team has been sent back to Haiti, or maybe some of them have on the ankle monitors too. And he's so sad. Oh, but why? That's why I don't understand why. I don't be getting why anybody that's not a white person think that this in their best interest. If you're not a rich white person, to be
A rich
honest,
white person at that.
At
Yeah,
that.
thank
that
you.
is in your best interest to
Republican.
be a Republican. It just doesn't make sense.
He doesn't.
Not
Whether
at
you
all.
sleeping with him or friends with him, it ain't gonna work out for you.
Not gonna work.
It's so crazy though, watching all these people with this "I regret voting for him"
Oh, Jesus.
talk.
They can go to hell.
Like, girl,
Save it. We're not interested.
save it.
We have to live through this BS because of regret. Save your regret.
Put it up your ass.
Okay. Period.
Now y'all know I'm very, very, very biased towards the Haitian people,
Yes, you are.
but
In a good way or a bad way?
in a good way. In a good way. But lately though, it's they've been showing out. I don't what is going on. Like the social media world is just all in disarray. It just and it just talking against Black Americans, and then you see what's going on with you right now. I just Oh wait, Bree asked us something.
Okay.
Oh, we were talking about that
yes.
today.
We could talk about it at the end
because it don't make sense.
It makes zero sense. I'm confused as well, but I'll chime in on what I've found out and give my opinion on it.
Yes.
Okay. I just think we really got to come to a point where y'all had to stop playing this. We want
I
to
will
be
vote for Donald Trump.
yeah, and trying to split
Okay.
hairs and trying to be like I don't want everyone to do what white people do to us and just assume that everybody of one group everyone is the same. But I also need y'all to stop just being naive and just blindly acting like that these things don't matter and that they don't mean something. And it was when people vote for certain things, like it's not a consequence. Whether it's Nolan Wells or Laverne Cox or whatever, I think just at a point, as Paul Mooney once said, nigga, wake up. It's time to wake up.
It is. Like I said, it's not about party. If the Democrats come out here talking this job crap, I'm not with them either.
Hello?
Anybody that's against humanity of any degree,
Yes.
I'm against it. I'm just sorry.
Correct.
We're here on this planet together. We got to make it together. And you trying to stifle somebody else's existence, I'm just going to be anti that until the day I no longer have breath in my body. And going forward.
Amen. That's all I got to say.
We rooting for everyone pro-black over here, not just black.
Hello.
We could go down the list of black people that could go right in that fire pit. Chuck being one of them.
Period. And I will trade. I will trade people. I was like, oh, you can have this person. We don't want them. You can have Chuck.
We'll take Anne Hathaway.
With definitely.
No, that was a funny Chappelle skit back in the day. I gotta say that one, the race trade. I used to love the race.
Yes.
Like,
I'll trade it a heartbeat.
Did y'all see that video of, I think Anne Hathaway, she was at like the GLAAD Awards, or she was at something years ago, and
yes,
she
That's
had a
PCA.
stunning
human
speech.
rights. Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah.
Eight,
Girl,
honey.
the girls need to get that tattooed on their body. That need to be their 10 commandments.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of the girls being nasty and so rude, well, I'll play a little piece of her crying.
Oh,
They're crying.
I'm so embarrassed. But I need help. I really do. There's a link in my bio if you want to go help.
Like
So embarrassing. I'm so embarrassed.
Girl, she did that.
Oh.
Back, girl.
But Jools LeBron, who of very demure, very mindful fame, who's from Chicago. I want to say she was at the same Cowboy Carter show I was at, but I didn't see her. But I think she was there. 'Cause I think Beyonce said her name or something. She got online. She got bad cavities or holes or something in her teeth. She said it hurt so bad her teeth be moving. She need help, honey. She need $40,000. She could get a job, but she's very recognizable now, so she don't know how that's gonna work out because it was hard for her to get one anyway. And do. She said if the girls could help her, she also let us know that she had some kind of addiction. I think it was alcohol. And when she was getting money
Oh,
in her deals, she was buying a lot of stupid stuff. Did y'all see the video of her showing the dumb stuff she was buying?
I didn't see that video.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find it.
I can only imagine. But you know, this is the classic story when somebody who never had money gets money
and
and
go
where they come
food.
from. It's the classic story. I don't know why people don't think it could happen to them. Like they could be.
And money is fleeting, darling.
Oh.
This money's not gonna be here forever. Your fame will not be here forever.
I can only imagine.
Is it this video?
I didn't know that Mama Tina brought her and her family to live in her townhouse.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, because they didn't have nowhere to go, and Mama Tina gave them their townhouse.
That happened to folks.
So she's had
Ample
chance
of charity going in her direction.
Oh, this economy today out there.
She's been a long time to be begging for money, girl.
This lady is a fool. She smoked up all her money. She made it all for
What's wrong with her face, girl?
What is going on?
Is this what she was using?
Vendors and go through the same cycle of like, I want to stream, I want to make money. My life is falling apart because like everything is not binging and getting sober and not getting sober. Like, and because
I don't know if she showed it this way, but she bought like an arcade game and she bought some
What?
$1,000 computer and
She
was
better
buying.
sell that stuff back,
Right?
girl. Listen,
Better get the salad.
listen. The girls are going to Turkey, honey. Go to Turkey, get a discounted rate, honey.
Honey, I be getting
Oh.
all them turkey ads and
Yes,
everything
honey.
going on. Girl, find your way
Find
over
your
there.
way, girl.
There's ample.
Find your way back.
She's still in Chicago. I'm sure Chicago
That's
got
still
something
alive.
for some kind of dental help or something if you need. Like she might can't get the whole thing down 40,000, but she
Get a
can.
cup of tea.
Yeah, she can figure out it. She can figure out
One
some
by
things.
one. And don't OnlyFans still exist?
Yeah,
Girl, you gotta do what you gotta do, honey. You know they love a big girl.
She said she's on Twitch, and I think people have to pay to watch her on Twitch.
You better come up with something, girl. You know there are people that it's some fishes out here. You better learn a trick or two. Listen,
Well, I'm glad
I'm gonna get my
that we
feet
are
done.
being lighthearted about it. But the people on the internet, you know, per usual, they are not being lighthearted, and they are taking this as an opportunity to be transphobic.
Oh, here we go.
And to call her a man, and just all.
That's what we were talking about in the first segment, y'all. Why some stuff is just,
you set yourself up.
You set yourself up.
And I'm not telling her that she shouldn't have came. Whatever, it is what it is. But it's just like y'all just not having a good week or two. It just been back to back to back to back to back. Like, oh my God.
You gotta know the girls keep receipts, honey. This is not the first time you've been begging for stuff. So they're like, girl, you beg for this, you beg for that, you beg for that. So they keeping tallies.
Oh. Only thing I want to say in her defense is that people send money to men all the time when they doing stupid stuff. People send men to crimes. People send money to George Zimmerman. People send people probably send money for Tory Lanez. The girls don't care nothing about raising some money for something stupid or for when a man do something dumb. So it just was funny to me that the girls had all this to say about her, but y'all will gather up some money to get the nigga out of jail. So it's just like,
yeah. And Bree, no, I did not see that she passed out at the airport.
Was this recently?
And then,
and I gotta say, like, I listened to Dominique talk about this, and I'm gonna have to disagree a little bit. She's saying because she's a content creator, that it's gonna be impossible for her to have like a regular job. There are plenty of content creators that work a 9 to 5 also. She like now y'all saw her working at Starbucks or somewhere. Y'all be taking pictures and talking trash and all that kind of stuff. And is she still getting a check? Is she still getting insurance? Okay. Well, what's stopping that?
Hey, Quentin, I sent you a video of her at the airport.
Okay, I'm putting it up now. And then, and that's kind of, I heard her say that too, and that's kind of, I don't know if I really buy that. I was just watching a video about this cast from Orange is the New Black, and that show was super popular when that was super. They said them girls was not making money like that, and a lot of them still had regular jobs. So if they had a regular job and they on Netflix that everybody had, you could take your ass to work.
Exactly.
Sure can.
Sorry, sis.
Sorry. All these work from home opportunities too, girl. Get a job working from home.
Says she collapsed at the airport due to stress following GoFundMe backlash.
You guys got me.
Girl, don't say that.
What did she say?
You guys got me.
You guys got me. What's she say?
Girl, how you flying and you got no money?
Maybe she was on the way to Turkey, baby.
Maybe she
But I just want to tell the folks, whatever the girl's doing, it's not a reason to be transphobic. You could read them for what they doing that's wrong, but you don't have to call them a man. Like you could do both.
Yeah, trans people aren't above reads, but why does it have to go back to their identity? Like, what does that have to do with anything with what's going on with her? Like,
because people are just hateful.
They find any reason.
They find any reason to say what they want to say. Yeah. If you want to be a bigot, just be a bigot.
Just be a
bigot.
That's
my line.
I love that. That's your boy. Your boy said that line.
Kevin A. Smith, I love him. If you're gonna be a bigot,
just be a bigot. He be getting the church people together.
We got one more down bad trend story, and then I'm gonna throw it over to my brothers with the stupid basketball players. But I want to talk about this story because I also think they want to keep amplifying this because we know what's also happening in the background. In the background. I agree. Her being a brokey doesn't give you the right to be
okay. Period.
Brokey. Yes, brokey. Okay. Our next down bad, we not even gonna call her our sister, The next down bad person is Sidney Starr.
Reality
They've been down bad ever since I've known about them, to be honest. They
jump,
from the
baby.
very
been
jump,
down bad.
down
But this
bad.
why I don't like when people platform ignorant ass people like her and Flame Monroe, and like they always want these bitches to be on TV, and I don't like it.
TV personality Sidney Starr was arrested at a Georgia hotel and charged with sexual battery against a child under 16, aggravated child molestation, and sodomy, 3 accusations that could completely details. People online are claiming the alleged victim
Was 13.
was 13 or 14, but police have only confirmed that the child was.
And I'm gonna stop because the YouTube don't like a lot of them words. I ain't gonna say all them words. And she down bad, and she looked down bad, and her mother.
As I sold the last bag.
Oh, not the music, but she in good company. A lot of girls be down bad in their mugshot. She throw this bitch under the jail. She should have went to jail when she did the stuff with Chinky. But I saw somebody on Twitter. This one made me want to talk about it because we already know this is a fool. The people already want to say that the gays and the trans are trying to attack people's children. So literally, you just gave them a damn headline, like please. But I saw somebody on Twitter saying, "What we need, she's wrong and all this." But what we need to be talking about is how grown these children look. These children look so grown.
How grown they look.
I saw that. I think I know the video you're talking about. I will give her just a little grace. I think what she was trying to say, from my understanding, if it's the same video, it could be a different video. But she was saying how there's been a history of this in our community, for just in the world generally, of people sexualizing individuals like this and knowing about it and not saying nothing, like the R. Kellys, and like we have girls here that we know that dated older people when they were in high school and middle school and that kind of stuff, and basically how people are preying on them, not necessarily judging the kids. The way she said it, it will give you the connotation of what you're saying, like you're blaming the kids for developing early. So what she was trying to say is that adults are preying on.
You're not being nice for her. I haven't heard
I listened to the whole video and she came back and said it. But girl, that's after she said that shit that she said that you said she said. Like she could let that part out about them developing early and all that kind of stuff. It don't matter.
Yes.
It don't matter.
That's always happened.
That's
it's
always
been like some kids who look older than.
I just feel uncomfortable talking about kids' bodies anyway. Like,
correct.
Just leave that part out, sis. You didn't have to say that.
And people always do that when we talk about all the people that PDFs, like they do that with R. Kelly. Like, stop. I'd be so tired of people. Yes, people, that's not anything new that people look older than their age. But when she said that, it made me mad because I want people to stop making that a talking point. Because if you nasty, you just nasty. And if you come up on somebody 12 and 13 and you a whole grown person, you know that you talking to a kid. You can tell. I was talking about this with my family. My niece is 16, but I'll guarantee just hearing her voice, you can tell she is not a grown woman. She might look older, but as soon as she open her mouth, you know. So unless you're slow or you on the level with the children, you know that this is not an adult. So I just want people to stop making that a talking point because that don't
it doesn't serve anybody any justice to do that. And the stupid thing about Sidney Starr, let me tell you how dumb this thing is. She had the nerve to use it as a defense that it was consensual.
I saw that.
Oh my goodness.
Baby, it's still rape. I mean, the R word, girl, it's still rape because it's a baby.
But I get you one even more. You have to be at the age of consent,
The
and
age
he
of
is not,
consent.
so he can't consent. Stupid. Okay.
You consent.
That's just
But this ties to what I also think what we know is happening in the background. Some of these southern states are trying to lower the age of consent because the grown ass men want to marry kids. So that's why it's so crazy to me that they want to amplify the trans person, but meanwhile, all the straight grown men really trying to marry kids.
They try to change the age of consent for marriage. I think one state was trying to do like 14 or something, like Missouri, one of them crazy states. 14,
like we in the 30s.
15.
You know how they are. They want these women back to having babies all over the place and just staying in that kitchen.
Wild business.
Start from that young age.
So it's just so crazy that's what they keep wanting to say. These people are taking your kids. These people love kids. But you want to marry a child. So, huh? I can't.
And then Sidney tried to throw money at the boy to stay. Like this whole case, like she don't get out no time soon,
and she don't need to.
Keep her in there. What did they keep putting? What prison they send her to? Because it is Georgia. So did they send her to the female prison?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I wonder. Because people are like, oh, she gonna be happy in jail. I'm like, not if she.
Do they even still do that?
I don't know.
Do they still do that though with the trans people?
I don't know because I know it depends on what state you're in. But there were some states where people were trans and then were getting the inmates pregnant and all kind of crazy stuff. It was like crazy stuff. Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know. That's so. Sidney Starr.
Where's Eddie Winslow? Where's Eddie?
It just keeps getting worse and worse as we go down the line. But we
rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
We're rooting for y'all.
But it's something in the air. It's like all the menaces from our community early on, like Perez Hilton.
Oh yeah,
down bad. He was a menace. She was a menace. She's down bad. It's like a lot of this stuff is turning on these people who have had bad attitudes and treated people poorly. You got to do people right.
That's true.
Because that karma will come back and get you.
That is true.
I'm weary.
That's
y'all want? I don't even remember they damn names. Now y'all want to talk about the basketball, the knitters? Y'all want
Royce White,
yeah,
and Enes Kanter. You know what? Do me a favor, Quentin. We can talk about. I don't know if you have any of the videos pulled up of Royce in the wig and stuff, but first, I think I can share this one. I think we shared fun last time, right? I won't share a video.
We did last night. You turn the video off, the audio off.
So y'all know we're gonna talk about the second one first. This started with Enes Kanter or Enes Freedom. He likes to call himself now.
Oh, because he changed the name to Enes. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. They just so ignorant. I can't. I can't.
Ignorant. So ignorant. But I just want the people to understand how much of a nobody Royce White was.
And currently is.
And currently is. This is uh-oh, my froze. Okay, here we go. Let me do one thing real quick. I think I'm sharing I'm gonna change up real quick. I forgot I had audio click on sharing, even though there's no audio.
Yeah.
Just throwing it off. Okay. This is how much of a nobody Mr. Royce White is and was in his NBA career. Do you see all those zeros?
Because he didn't play or he didn't score.
Well, let me tell you, these 3 games are within 10 days. This is 10 days worth of work. Because he was such a chicken. I will not know because I'm not going to say that because people's mental health it is an issue. But he claimed mental health was the reason why he couldn't fly. He got drafted, took the money, but said, you know what? I can't play because I'm scared to fly. I have anxiety. I can't fly.
So that's why he wasn't playing, because he couldn't get on he couldn't take the flights.
Couldn't get on the airplane.
Couldn't get on the airplane. But you know, he's the manly man, and
he's a manly man.
He done finished his NBA career with the same amount of points that we finished our NBA career with.
I just, you know, I guess colloquially, people like to call people who are cowardly or not brave, they like to call them puss. So I think it's funny that he wants to try out for the WNBA.
I want him to try out for the WNBA and see what happens. They think just because these are women that they ain't got no skill or they're not tough. Have you not seen them? These women beat each other up.
Hello? They do not play around, baby. Like
it is extra physical in the WNBA.
Can I also? I just Googled. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I don't believe this. I don't remember y'all telling me that they make this much money. I just Googled what's the average salary for WNBA. Maybe I need to put player. Oh, I didn't think they made this much. It says that average salary is approximately $102,000 to $150,000. I didn't think the girls made that much a year. Okay. But you want to leave the WNBA to make less money. But okay, girl, my bad.
I'm not making no money. That's why he got this grip going on. Just like Enos Freedom. It's all a grip.
All right, because they were losers.
Now it's
like what you say?
No, it's making us slow. I think Sharon, it's going crazy. It's slowing us, making us jittery. But I didn't even notice because I was going up the Enos to pull up a picture of him and stuff, everything that he just had a sit down with Bruce Pearl. I didn't know this just happened or whatever to talk about this situation. And if you know anything about Bruce Pearl, child, he's just horrible. he's just
a cheater.
He's a cheater, super conservative basketball coach and everything there. But this all started with Enos Freedom to begin with. This whole thing of
well, let's get a rundown by Enos first.
Yeah, give his rundown.
Enos claimed the fame was that he was being persecuted in Turkey His family had all these death threats. It was dangerous for him to go back to Turkey. So he had asylum here because he was an NBA player and he was speaking up and all that kind of good stuff. And so there was a time where China had LeBron James, and like China did some stuff, some human rights violations.
Yeah.
And everybody was begging LeBron James to say something about it. But LeBron is very outspoken, but he just sat that one out. So Enos decided to criticize LeBron James and say, "Hey, LeBron, you speak out about all these human rights violations. Why aren't you speaking out about this?" By doing that, right?
The trans women.
No, it was about human rights violations in China.
Yeah, in China.
Not China.
Oh.
Yeah. So the right conservatives jumped on him because they hate LeBron because he's woke. So they said, "Oh, we have a star. We're going to jump on Enos's bandwagon." So Enos brought into the grifts because it's all about money. He said, "Hey, I can monopolize this and make money." So now he's taking on all these culture wars on the right to monopolize and make money off of them. It's a grift. It's all a grift. All this is the grift. It's all the money. That's all they're about, to cause division.
Absolutely.
This is him, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yes.
That's him. So he's the one, I think it was back, last week he made that video. We're talking about why he was declaring for the WNBA. And it was supposed to be like in a sense of how the WNBA, how the rules are written, pretty much like how there's no clear definition of what a woman is and how it's kind of open for anyone to join the league and how this opening the door for transgender women to join the league because, that's such a threat. The trans people are knocking down the door, trying to play in the WNBA. They're trying to play in every single sport there is of women, women's sports. That's just causing this must-need controversy in our country, apparently. When in fact, there's not even a transgender player in the NCAA, in which the NCAA even has rules that they made in 2025 that say you have to be female assigned at birth to play college women's basketball. So it's impossible for a woman to even play in college to be drafted to the NBA, WNBA. So I guess the threat is for overseas people, or if they find another route of coming into the WNBA. I don't know, but it's just this false fear. So he made his first video, and then Royce White wants to piggyback off of it and make his declaration for the WNBA and wear the terrible wig. You have a picture of that terrible wig?
Party City wig, Dollar Tree wig, horrible.
I got to see what this new sit down was with Bruce Pearl that he just had and what he's talking. Like, it's just amazing to
do
me.
An interview with CNN.
It's a real issue. Like, it's something worth sitting down and talking about.
And you still lost.
Look at that. This man was running for Congress in Minnesota.
Governor, wasn't it?
A governor, yeah, in Minnesota.
We got like fourth place.
And I guess he thought this was going to help platform him. Baby, he was out so fast.
Goodbye.
This did not help you. Look at this.
Horrible.
Look at this. It is so annoying. And now the WNBA is like forced to talk about this and respond to this.
Well, they have a terrible commissioner, first of all. This should have been nipped in the bud a long time ago.
Yes.
But let me just give you some facts about this trans thing. Trans women have not, the WNBA is 30 years old. 3-0. How many trans people have played in the WNBA in 30 years?
How many trans people have played in 30 years?
0. Not
now,
one.
you may have had a trans man. You may have had a trans man and nobody knew.
Right. No. Trans women are barred from competing in women's sports in the NCAA and the Olympics. They're barred. 29 states have banned trans girls from participating in women's sports from K to 12. The Supreme Court rule states can exclude trans girls. There's only girls, not the trans men. Trans girls from participating.
Everything is against
in women's sports. So y'all have everything. You have the Supreme Court. You have the presidency. You have the Congress. You pass all this BS. What are you mad about?
And I guess I should back up because it actually started with Sophie Cunningham, who started this whole thing.
Dummy.
She is the reason.
She's the reason
why all of this
not the sole
stuff,
reason,
but not the sole reason, but
it's why it is where it is today.
Why
I
it's
just
put in the forefront. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read this real quick. Bree said they just started making this amount. This is the first year. That amount I said earlier. And then she said, last time I checked, the WNBA players get on planes too. Exactly. Stupid.
Hello. And private planes, darling. Private planes.
They are finding the reason to attack trans women. Correct. That's why Laverne need to go sit down and shut up and just go burn them books. And then the rest of the girls, y'all need to go get y'all life and start being worried about yam all the time. That's your problem. That's all the girls' problem. Always worried about some yam.
And one more thing about Royce White. Do you know he has a 50-year restraining his wife? His
I was about to say that part.
Has a 50-year restraining order against him. 5-0.
He is an abuser, abused his wife and his kid.
And 2 years for his teenage son.
And what?
And 2 years for his teenage son.
What's the
restraining
order?
Oh, wow. And y'all want to platform this guy.
But that's
it sounds like he's.
Now I wanted to find Sophie's exact quote of what she said. Let me see if this article has it. And this was like an interview like some months ago, and then it came or some. Yeah, that happened whenever she was talking about it. Let me see if I can.
Oh, she's a player.
Yeah.
Yes, she plays with the Indiana Fever. She's the Senate, like she's become now the rights, like that's their favorite player.
Mm-hmm.
Now they all love Sophie Cunningham. She stands up for girls and all this and that.
Because they could have used Caitlin Clark wasn't for the man, so they must have moved on from her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got Riley Gaines and all the people like taking pictures with her. I can't find the exact quote, but it was something around about protecting young girls. Yes, it is MAGA Barbie.
MAGA Barbie.
And she's been doubling down. She doubles and triple downs on what she said. Okay. She has said
I see
that
a video. Oh, okay.
She has said that biological men should not compete. I hate it. Biological men should not compete in women's sports, saying her stance is kind of common sense. She says she wants to protect women's sports and young girls while stressing she extends love and does not hate transgender people.
Girl, whatever.
Yeah, there's a video of a quote. Yeah, I keep getting like little pieces of a quote of what she said, but that's gives the gist. So she came out against saying how the WNBA shouldn't have trans people. We need to protect girls. That's the other.
You don't have any trans people in there. Protect from what?
That's the only thing that's the other thing that annoys me about this whole thing. What you say?
Your audio sound funny. Oh wait, did it catch up now?
Oh, we caught up.
It sounded like you was in the Matrix.
Okay.
No, I think y'all might need to come back. It sounds like we on Clubhouse and y'all in the Matrix. And you know what? I got a bunch of tabs open too. Oh, something's in my eye.
We're back.
Oops.
Nope.
Yes.
You
Yes.
hear us?
We back.
Uh-huh,
Okay.
that's better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm never sharing again. I don't know what's going on. But I was gonna say that what annoys me so much is this whole thing: protect women, protect girls. It's interesting that they always use this frame around talking about trans people, but yet, like we were talking about earlier, you want to lower the age of women of consent for getting married. You don't protect women against domestic abuse and all this other stuff.
Force them to have these babies.
Forcing them to have all kind of babies. You don't protect women in no other area. But then there's all of a sudden this outcry of protect women in women's sports, as if women can't police themselves, first of all, in their own sporting arena and do whatever they want in the sport that they are playing themselves. But all of a sudden, all these men want to rush in and
sorry, groceries are still high, gas is still high. They're hanging black people from trees. We got more important things to worry about. I can care less about the sport.
No shade. Then a silly little game with a ball.
Yeah,
This not what we need to be concerned with.
We got enough stuff going on.
and we love sports, but at the end of the day, it is so meaningless. It's so silly. Like
Something's
really?
not been happening.
And people be losing their mind over this.
It's just ridiculous.
Like, oh my, like whole.
If you want to be a bigot, just be a bigot.
Just be a knitter.
That's why that old girl. Every time
Just
I think
do
about
it.
this, I think about Sage Steele. And that's why she is mad at me for calling her ass a bigot.
Because she is.
That's all y'all want to be.
Now, that's the knitter. Sideshow Bob.
No, I'm not a knitter. Knitter! No!
I don't know why the girls don't never want to live in their truth. Be who you are. Like, y'all know I got some views that I can't say on YouTube, but I tell y'all, and I ain't ashamed about it.
No.
I'm just smart enough not to sit on the platform and tell everybody, but yeah, girl, be who you are. No, I'm not saying that I'm racist like the people be, but people just be so stupid and want to say crazy stuff or say how they feel, but then I don't know, it just don't make sense. Be who
It's
you
the
are,
MAGA
darling.
thing, child. The MAGA's like, oh, you can say what you want to say. You're free. It's
But
anti-woke.
don't call them.
Oh,
Don't
God.
call them racist, though, child. That's the
Okay.
R word.
Oh, you call them racist. Oh, my God. How dare you? I didn't own any slaves.
Yes, that's really what they go to. And Laverne, this is the reason. This is why we were saying what we were saying at the top. NTS. It's so much more going on out here
We don't care.
to be talking about a MAGA relationship.
That's
And
not even a relationship.
And this for everybody. That
A
don't make
MAGA
sense.
fetish.
A MAGA
Don't be in
fetish.
any relationship with anybody who they political views or views and values on anything do not align with yours or go against yours. Do not be Ashanti. Do not be Laverne. Do not be all these people. No, it just don't be worth it. It's stupid. I would do it.
I started thinking about another piece of that interview when she was talking about him telling his parents about her.
When they were watching something.
Yeah, when they were watching something and she was on, and he was like, "Mom, like that's who I'm dating or whatever." Laverne, and they were like, "Oh, good," or whatever, something. Then there was like, then whenever he told her that she's trans, and I guess her mom was asked him, "Are you gay?" And that was the first. She was like, "Can you imagine being 26 and the first never being asked that before in your life?" and this is the first time, and he has to sit with that. That was hard for him, and to
remember the other person she said he's 26 and white and fine and straight and he got body muscular.
Who would think he's gay? Like that. He's never had to deal with that before in his life. He had to sit with that and wrestle with that.
I know you want that hour back in your
girl.
life.
I was like, what is going
that whole hour? I was just fed up. Y'all know how I be mad when we watch a Married at First Sight. I was just mad. I was like, I cannot believe these two black transgender women sat their ass and said all of this and then laughed at how he was turning her out. Oh, he turned me out.
And that's a flex.
Mm-hmm. That was a flex for her.
Right.
And we said this on Big Brother, but this keep being in my spirit, and I'm gonna say it again because I think this is some of the Haitian people problem too. Y'all gonna let that religion be the death of all of us. We gonna all have to die because y'all believe in white Jesus so much and so hard.
So much.
They love that white Jesus, baby. They love colonialism. They love white supremacy.
You should be. I remember my uncle's ex-wife did not vote for Obama because he was for gay marriage and voted for whoever was running at the time. And at that point,
gay marriage. That's the crazy thing about it.
The crazy thing about it, he wasn't even for it. Like that's what's so crazy about it. He had to be convinced of it and led to it, and just
Michelle and Joe Biden had to talk him into it. And he didn't even make the final decision.
The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court did.
People always put that on Obama. That was the Supreme Court.
My brother used to talk
the Obama
business. How dumb this country is, and these people actually vote. That's the sad thing.
Don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing.
The way before we and don't forget Bree wants y'all to talk about it.
Yeah.
Before y'all go, I just want to say Laverne went into. She actually brought up something with the housing market and black people that I didn't know all of that stuff. She was talking about some stuff I knew about redlining, but she brought up something else. You know about all this stuff with systematic racism. I'm not accepting this from you. Point blank, period. No. I'm just not. Just like Amanda Seals couldn't come with us with this story. Not Amanda Seals that know everything and be preaching to us every time we see her. No, I'm not accepting that from you.
Like we all have like a blind spot or something like that sometimes, but this is like another level. Like the alignment is just not aligning.
And she's 54. She was 48, I believe, when she met this man. Oh, I think
out here acting like a teeny bopper.
Yeah, I was like, when did this happen? Yeah, she had to be 4. Yeah, she was 48. She said whenever she met him then. 48 and 26.
She always said, oh, they're young. This bitch wasn't young or nothing. Real old. Well, not old, but I'm saying old enough in terms of making decisions. You too old to be doing that. You was real old for that.
She said, I was doing things I didn't think I could do no more. Like having sex 3, 4, 5 times a day. And I mean, like that's going on for like 6 months or whatever.
I don't want to say what I really thought, what I really was thinking when I was watching this. Well, I can say this, and I'm just leave it at this. They sounded too much. I don't even have conversation like this, to be honest. But it was giving too much like a conversation we would be having. I'm not used to women necessarily talking like that. And then and this the circumstances, I was like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to actually go delete it. Because the people can use this. Go delete it. Y'all need to stop. Cause it was giving some stereotypes that the girls be trying to put on y'all, and I don't think it was a good look. And I'll just leave it at
About our
that.
community in general, they
Correct.
always we're just sex fiends, basically.
Yes, and that's what it was given.
But she said she's been celibate since the breakup.
Oh, wonderful. We don't care.
But the last day she went on, guess what race the man was? He wasn't black. He was Indian. She don't like black men, and I really just would like for her to be honest about that. But she want to pussy pop and jump around it, and she even said, She said, I love my community. I love my trans community. I love my black community, even though they read me. I love and it was just giving what all the knitter black people do, because black people was harsh to them. But you don't talk about white people in this way, but you always got to put this extra piece on the black people. She's a knitter. I'm through with her.
She'll date another Republican man, and she just won't tell the world about it this time. It'll be fine.
She could go there.
You want to break down for Bree about Jaden Daniels? Because you put it down to me last night, because I was not. Okay. I was just reading headlines and wasn't diving into it.
Yeah, this is the weirdest story I think I've heard in my lifetime. So apparently, well, first of all, let us explain the policy for LSU. LSU's policy about retiring numbers is that a number cannot be retired. First of all, until 5 years after you stop playing. Secondly, it has to be something monumental, like you win a national championship, a Heisman, something of that nature. So he qualifies because he won a Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't qualify because it hasn't been 5 years. And his argument is that he made an agreement with the previous head coach that no one would wear his number, at least for 5 years, for that waiting period, so his number can be retired. But LSU really doesn't retire numbers. They just don't allow people to wear the number. So his argument was, well, nobody's worn Joe Burrow's number 9. First of all, Joe Burrow won a national championship.
Hello.
And the Heisman. And it hasn't been 5 years, I don't think, since then either. Or maybe.
And let's look at his photo.
At LSU.
And he's squat at LSU.
It's LSU, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leave me alone. I'm so
So Lane
I'm
Kiffin
tired.
comes in. Lane Kiffin comes in from Ole Miss, another white school. And the Patrick guy is a first team All-American. And part of him staying there was contingent on him having number 5. If he didn't get number 5, he was thinking about transferring. So Lane Kiffin will sell his first kid for a recruit.
Hello.
So he said,
sure will.
You can have this number. I don't care. So he gave him number 5. So now
he has no allegiance, no loyalty.
No allegiance, no loyalty
Lane
to
Kiffin.
anyone.
So
now Jaden Daniels and his family upset because his number is being worn with that time period.
So if someone wears his number before 5 years, he's no longer eligible for jersey retirement.
No, I don't know, because he won a Heisman.
Yeah, because he won a Heisman.
It will still meet the criteria.
Yeah. He just mad just in general that somebody is wearing it.
The caucasity of it all, that you will wear my number and give my number away, when it was told to me that there was an agreement that it would not happen.
Meanwhile, he is in the NFL, supposed to be on a up and coming team right now in the Commanders. Like, why are you not focused on why are you even worried about this? Like, I don't even understand.
A number. And you played what, like 2 years there? 1 year? 1 year?
Yeah, he played like 1 year. He had that incredible year.
Yeah. Then on top of that, he wants the Heisman Trophy back. So he wants to take it back from the school. Thank you, Bree. Focus on winning a Super Bowl.
Hello.
Focus on make it to the playoffs, which you didn't do last year.
Focus on getting your mama out of your life.
Tell
And
your
stop
mama,
letting her
get a
dictate
hobby.
everything that you do.
Get off your mama's.
And Tim said, "Hello, my friend Quentin.
Hey,
if you had a
Tim.
girl
Hey,
group,
Tim.
my name would be TQ because he's Timothy Quinn and I'm Quentin." I feel like we couldn't be a girl group because I feel like you will always want to do a different tempo song than I would. And then he said, "Hello, Parker Brothers. Hello to your cat as well, because I'm sure that cat is somewhere in the vicinity."
Lay down.
Lay down over there, honey.
Lay down.
Acting depressed. Our cats go through depression sometimes.
It's two cats.
You're welcome, Bree.
I ain't gonna tell their names if y'all don't want people to know their names.
Braxton and Fancy. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay. It's Braxton and okay. So they I
You
always
with Jamie Foxx.
right.
Yeah.
But when y'all first told me Braxton, I think I wanted one to be Tony.
Tony. Yeah,
right.
we would think about that. Yeah.
Child, focus on the haircut.
Focus on the haircut.
Who
Focus
is
on
the
getting
man?
a wife.
Who is the man?
Jaden
Jaden
Daniels.
Daniels.
Oh, that man. His hair. Oh, his hair looked like that picture I just showed. Oh, he got these locks of.
I haven't even seen him this summer.
I don't know what
I haven't even looked at a recent picture to see what he looked like.
But he could do a haircut.
He could use the bleacher.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's just
go ahead.
go. I just like the story. Just don't. It don't make sense. Like why he's even worried about this.
This just makes no sense. When I first read that, I was like, "What? Why is this coming up now?"
That's why I can't remember. I was like, "What is going on? Have you been paying attention to this?" I just didn't click and read like the stories. I kept seeing the headlines. I'm like,
I had to
What
dig
is
in. I
happening?
was like, it got to be more to this story.
He looked real small to be a football player. He must
he's
just
small.
like
small.
He's
a
very small.
It's very, very small.
He must just run the ball or something.
He
Or a
can. No, he's a good passer, but he's not as fast as you would think he would be. But he is. He does have some
He has agility.
agility. Yeah.
He look real little. Okay.
Yeah, what you need to do is gain some weight. Okay, and start lifting some weight.
That
You
back
saw the
need to be
injuries.
wide and you playing football. What's
And
happening?
you're a quarterback.
The
so
injuries
they
started
give you-
happening. They started happening.
He's a
And that's
quarterback.
what, baby, you got to put on some meat.
He didn't make
He
it through
looking,
last.
he looking like Mecca.
Oh god. Yeah, they got a similar style build.
Real
Yes,
spring.
Bree.
thing.
Crying about
Crying
nothing.
about nothing. Respect of my legacy. You ain't got no legacy.
You ain't. What have you done, sir?
When I played football, those other positions I played. Okay, you played football. These YNs always crying about nothing. Yes. Wait. Are we talking about Married at First Sight tomorrow, or y'all want to
I
wait till
think
next
so.
week?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a chance I might be at my family's tomorrow night. I'm not sure. We'll talk and see in the back channel.
And then, if not, Project Runway Sunday. Do y'all still want to?
Yeah, I watched it today. Did y'all watch it?
No.
Yes. I think the girls listening to us or somebody,
I think so.
they gave the elimination in the episode. We didn't have to
In
wait till
the
next
episode, we know we ain't have to wait because it wasn't gonna be no. I was like, nah, if y'all let us wait on this one, we obviously know
week. Okay.
what's happening.
Bullying works.
It does, and Naeem, let's say he better be glad.
I got immunity.
Ooh. Girl.
I gotta see this. I'm gonna turn on tonight.
How the girls turned it for the paper towel challenge, but then the red carpet challenge was
It's
a red carpet.
Making a red carpet for Heidi.
Oh, they always struggle with that. For
But
some
that-
reason, people cannot get it together just on Heidi. I don't understand.
It's like, I've never done, this is what I do. Well, sir, I don't think you work with paper towels either.
Ooh, that's a
Like,
read.
I'm just like,
That's a read.
I'm just.
This gonna sound shady, but I'm not trying to be shady. Heidi style, and then for her age too, Heidi is like a blonde bimbo from like the 90s.
Mhm.
How hard is it to dress her?
How hard?
Her and like Paris Hilton, you can about bet money to what kind of shit that they gonna come to somewhere dressed like, cause they wear the same kind of stuff all
It
the
looks the
time.
same every time. A mess.
Either a mini dress or a long dress with their cooch out. Like it just
Something
be the
else.
same thing
Showing some skin. That's all you got. It's not that difficult.
Not revolutionary.
with boobs out. Yeah, it's very simple. I was like, what is happening? They act like they had to dress Beyonce. But like Heidi is so easy.
They had Winnie Harlow on.
Okay, Winnie. Oh, that's
I
why
miss-
Tyler. Come on.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I said it.
She said, but look, I got to go.
I
And I miss Tyra already.
These girls.
Y'all know I don't see it for Miss Winnie like that. She got a nasty attitude to me.
She does.
Her attitude.
Her
is very
attitude
same.
is same. But she didn't have one on this one.
No, she did.
Oh, she had a good face on.
Yeah.
But I think she and Law get along, so that's probably why.
I could see that.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Law is so nasty. But yes, I can't wait for y'all to watch. About
Wait,
all
let me
these
see.
things
To sit is slow.
like that in there. You see,
All right.
Sincere got the braids. Oh, you saw it. Girl, why somebody start arguing with me on the video? Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't see that. I tell you, I must saw it a long time ago. Somebody started arguing with you.
Yes, and it was
Wait,
today.
we got to
It's
do a whole just live on your
engagement.
Instagram arguments, your Instagram and YouTube arguments. You have been a terror. The girls are not having it.
Listen. Quentin is not the only one in our friend group. I'm not gonna name them names, but they may or may not be on this live.
What that happened?
Oh,
They be doing that it too.
When? Child, it's been a long time. I've
we got a
retired.
few people in our friend group that be in the comments. I don't even think I'm a terror though. I don't think, except for Mecca, I was talking crazy on his comments. But usually I don't usually talk crazy. I'll say something like on Tammy. I didn't talk crazy to Tammy. I was very regular.
I might have to join you. I might have to join you and be a terror because the people out here are just slow today. So they're gonna
People be liking my comments too. I comment on some people's stuff and I have like hundreds of likes. Like it be days later, week later, I still be getting likes. So hey,
you tell somebody to read a book.
I sure did.
Tell her to read the book.
The girl on Sincere, I said Sincere is slow. I wanted to put dumb, but Instagram kept making me edit my comment. I put Sincere is so slow. Somebody put, it's a joke. He's not being slow. You need to chill out. And I said, girl, you need to go read a book. I said, girl, go read a book. And then somebody else commented and said, girl, ain't your mama calling you? I said, thank you. It was like two people. I said, y'all, this must be Sincere Family, y'all. Why is these people in the comments defending him? And the pages didn't have no followers, and they was like following two people. I bet it's his family.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure it was.
I got 77 likes on Sincere is so slow.
What was it? His interview he had with that guy on the beach or a different clip?
Wait, I probably can't show it. Melanie was showing, her sandals. She had some gold sandals, and her toes wore off the gold part. So he thought it was dirt. And then she was like, it's not dirt. It's my sandals gold. Them real gold sandals? Yes, sincere. She walking around with real gold sandals on. Just slow. Okay.
But we knew he was slow on in the house, or like on the show.
Yeah, he talked.
We did.
He kept trying. He kept saying the wrong words, thinking he was being so profound and
mumbling.
But yeah, that man wasn't joking. He was serious.
Yeah,
very serious. He is the epitome of slow. His feet was looking good in that video, though. I said, oh, okay, sincere.
He looking a lot better out of that villa.
Now he looking good outside the villa. I ain't gonna lie.
He does, and he's still in his 20s, so I'll let him pass with the braids. If you in your 20s, I'll deal with it, I guess. Mecca, you about to be 30, and yours look bad, so you don't get a pass.
Mecca done surpassed him for me, so Mecca, you ain't getting no passes over here. Wait till we get this next one coming on.
0 passes. We tried, and we tried, and we tried. Out. O-U-T out.
My mouth dropped on. We're gonna get my mouth dropped on Project Runway, and it dropped out. My mouth dropped at Who Won. I couldn't believe. I was so mad. My mouth dropped at Who Won, and
Me too.
My mouth dropped on Mavs numerous times. I was just. Whew.
I can't wait. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
So make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell so you every time we call.
And Tim, did you see your girl Soul finally looking a little bit better?
What?
Finally. Finally, not the.
I don't believe it.
Let me pull it up. That's what we're gonna close that up. This the best. Her hair even look nice. This the best we ever seen her look ever. Even from her old pictures, bitch. Now my destiny can begin. Give my love to him finally.
That's because she got no white woman hair.
Yes. It finally looked like somebody took some Marcel curlers and curl her hair like it needs to be.
She look cute there.
Yeah,
this is the soul that I wanted right here. This is the soul.
What the soul should have been on the belly, child.
Yes. Her body looked nice. The grills is up. Yeah, she looked good.
She went white woman immediately out of the villa. I was a little confused.
I was too. I don't know what took her so long either. I don't seek that girl out. Usually in horror films, you don't seek out the killer. They jump scare you. I am screaming. Not the killer. Her body in that outfit, to her glam, to her hair. Yes, much better. I like the little Betty Boop baby hairs instead of that old lady bang that she used to have. Not y'all on her Instagram page. She looked better right there, but I confused.
She look moisturized.
I'm screaming too.
She got a little tan, honey.
Okay.
In the sun.
Now she looked a fool at the reunion. I can't wait to talk about the reunion. That's how she should have wore her hair to the reunion.
Exactly. Looking like, ugh.
Let me see this picture. What?
Girl, why is that picture so dark?
Never look like her.
It doesn't.
There go them parts. I'm just not used to seeing that one.
Oh, it looked like I just got a fade, fresh fade.
Yes. Come on, fade. Let me get Nike swoop.
She was, yes, it's giving Nike swoop. Just do it, honey. Just doing it. Bam, bam.
Okay. Straight out the Flintstones, honey.
You thought this was giving a Leah Roberto Cavalli, and it was not. It was giving the Flintstones. Correct.
Come on, Pebbles.
All right. So we may see y'all tomorrow. or if not tomorrow, it will be Sunday.
Sunday. Yes. Thank y'all for
Sunday.
joining us. Thank y'all for my TED talk. We're gonna pray for the T in the LGBT.
And again, do not utilize this to have any hate or animosity towards the girls.
Because I'm cussing you out in the comments
Yes.
before I delete it. I'm gonna cuss you out first.
All right, y'all.
Nice.
Nice.